Detroit City Football Club kicked off its season in dramatic fashion over the weekend in a match we aired on Detroit 50 and streamed on our app and CBSDetroit.com.
Got a rush scoring the game-winning goal in the 89th minute as DCFC knocked off Colorado Springs on the road.
Joining us tonight to talk about that big win and the upcoming home opener is DCFC's midfielder James Murphy. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's
Happy
good to be
have
here.
you.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. So this is an exciting time for you. You said you've only been in the city for about 3 months. Yeah. What have things been like so far, and also how electric was that game?
I mean, yeah, the game was everything I think we could have asked for a first game. I mean, went out to Colorado, tough place to play, cold and altitude and stuff, and we played against a good team. So it was really a really good feeling to get 3 points and kind of see the hard work come to fruition a little bit. Like I said, it's been kind of 3 months now, a long preseason. You know, we went out to Arizona for a little bit of training, we went to Indy for a little bit of training. We were definitely put through our paces. You know, it was hard work. New coach came in, gave us a lot of information, you know, kind of how he wants us to play and what he wants us to look like. And then we kind of put that together on Saturday night and was able to get a win, which felt really good.
Yeah, so it's a relatively young team. What is it like just putting in that work you mentioned and just getting everyone to kind of mesh? Yeah,
no, that's tough. That's a tough part of preseason. You know, we have some young guys, some more experienced guys, some guys who are new to Detroit, but then a good balance of guys who have been here for the last kind of few years and understand the culture and everything about Detroit and what Detroit City FC is about. So over the last couple months of preseason stuff, we've really kind of worked on building that and putting all of that together to kind of have a final product on the field where it's something we can be proud of and something that can get us results.
Yeah, and speaking of culture, we've been seeing the culture of soccer fans building across the country. So the fact that we have this here now, what are you hoping to see in terms of just the fandom and them connecting with you all as a team?
Yeah, no, I can't wait for it, to be honest. You know, I've yet to play here in Detroit as an opponent or a player on Detroit City FC, so I've heard nothing but good things about the games down at Keyworth Stadium, so I'm really looking forward to getting into that. I know it's a big soccer city. They have a lot of interest in the team and stuff. I know the fans, the Northern Guard and the rest of the fans show up every Saturday night that we have a home game. So I'm really looking forward to getting that experience and kind of throwing myself into the culture of the city and hoping to grow it a little bit.
Yeah, and what do you think that's going to be like mentally, just going into a home opener? That's got to be different than the Colorado game.
Yeah, completely. I mean, Colorado themselves have a pretty hostile environment. You know, they definitely make sure to let themselves be known. So it'll be good for us to have our kind of home backing. I know the Northern Guard, like I said, and the rest of the supporters can really get it rowdy over there, and it'll feel good to have them behind us instead of playing against a crowd this time.
Yeah,
so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, for sure. You know, and I know they'll give Loudon, who's coming to town, some problems, which we can look forward to.
So what would you describe those games as for people who've never been?
I mean, they're electric. I think that's the first word that comes to mind. It's loud. You know, you'll see flares, smoke in the air and stuff like that, drums, the whole nine. So yeah, electric, I would say, is the first word that comes to mind, and I encourage everyone to come out and check it out for themselves too.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season. Yeah. You mentioned some of the guys on the team have been around Detroit a little bit longer. So what kind of advice are they giving to those of you who are new? Are they showing you around, telling you where to go?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a great team that I've come into. I feel very lucky. A lot of the guys here have welcomed me with open arms, and it's been a really easy transition, showing me new spots and stuff like that. And then also the guys who have been here with experience kind of tell me what the fans expect. You know, they want to see hard work. They want to see players that give their all to the club and to the community. And so I know I have to do my part in that sense, and I'm looking forward to doing it. It's very exciting for me to be here and become part of something that's already so established, and so I'm looking forward to that.
Also exciting, we're going to have those games on CBS Sports. Yes. How does that feel for you?
That feels awesome. I mean, it's a great feeling to have it so accessible for so many fans, you know. Like, when we're on the road, we know that there's going to be people watching on TV and backing us, and then if people can't make it over to Keyworth Stadium, we're sure they're still going to tune in. So that's a really good feeling for us to have so much support.
And if there's one thing that the team is focused on going into this season, the rest of it, what is that?
I think that's winning. You know, they've made the playoffs the last 2 years, and I think that's the bare minimum that we want to achieve this year. I think we expect ourselves to make the playoffs. We want to make the playoffs with as high as a seed as possible, and then we think we can, you know, go out and win everything. You know, we have that full belief in ourselves. We have all the confidence in the world. So yeah, our expectations are to win, and hopefully we can fulfill all of that.
All right, great time to be in Detroit, right?
Absolutely. We're rooting for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
James Murphy, midfielder with Detroit City Football Club. Thanks so much for being here, and good luck.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you.
We'll be watching.